up, guys? This is Coach Jimmy with his new series, Ask Coach Jimmy. I wanted to answer some of you guys' questions. I probably get 30 questions in a week asking me about everything from how to act on my first day to what to expect. Just all the time getting questions, and I thought, what better way to answer you guys' questions other than sending a long, drawn-out message to start a series, Ask Coach Jimmy. So if you guys got any questions, ask us questions. Like, subscribe, follow my page. I think you guys will enjoy a lot of the content. We got some new content coming up along with Ask Coach Jimmy. We're gonna have Proper Violence. That's gonna be kind of a comedic series. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Anyway, let me get to today's question. The question was, is there any unwritten rules, courtesy, or key points to know when starting jiu-jitsu? I started training a couple of days ago and everything is great. I just would like some pointers to avoid any disrespectful acts that a newbie might encounter. It's a really good question, and I like the way you phrase the question. I think that because you phrased the question the way that you did, you're trying to fit in and not mess up and do all that. And you're already off to a good start. You're already off to being a phenomenal student because you're wanting to know, you're asking questions. That's how you learn. So to answer that question, for me and my school, it's like cut your nails, toes and fingernails. Keep clean gi, no gi, whatever you're wearing. We don't do a lot of gi, but if you're in a gi school, bring a separate one if you're gonna do more than one class. So keep on fresh attire. I think that's my biggest one for me personally is if you're gonna do more than one session during the day, bring a change of clothes. Nobody wants to smell your sweat from 12 o'clock. So fresh clothes, shower, so hygiene, right? That all like encompasses in being clean. Nobody wants to smell you. Nobody wants to deal with that kind of trash, so fix that. Shoes. Everybody knows not to put shoes on the mat, or they should, not to walk on the mat with the shoes, but I see this too often. They step off the mat and don't put their shoes back on. So when you get off the mat, make sure you're putting your shoes on. And do not go in the bathroom barefoot. Like, come back out, get on the mat. Nobody wants those problems. So put your shoes on when you get off the mat. That's a huge one too. Put your shoes on when you get off the mat. Now, here's some advice just for your first days and while you're getting ready to start your martial arts adventure or whatever you want to call it. Make sure that you tap early and tap often. Don't come into training trying to win. I think that that's a mistake that a lot of people make, and they actually end up upsetting people because they're like trying to squeeze their head off when they don't have anything. They're like blowing at their arms, just trying to hold on to stuff and being all aggressive. And really, like, you would learn so much more if you come in and if it's your third day, whatever you learned on that first day, try to hit that in a roll. Try to roll with goals like that. Like if you learned a guard pass on Monday, try to start in some kind of neutral position so that you can try to get that guard pass. And if you get it, cool. That's your win. That's a win. That's telling you that you're progressing, you learned something. But if you just come in there and you're like throwing people around and muscling out of everything, you're not really learning, and you're actually hindering your own training and hindering the people that are training with you. And one of the things that I say here quite often is like, if you break all your toys, you don't have any toys to play with. So don't break your training partners. Like, you're there to train, you're there to learn a skill. Obviously, it's a combat sport, things happen, but try to be respectful of your partners and try to play the game so that you can actually get good at it. I think that is a pretty good way to get good, is pick a goal, pick something, and try to do that move. Don't worry about tapping people out. Nobody's going home with a whiteboard. Yep, I submitted Coach Jimmy today. Like, nobody's keeping track like that. If they are, they're not gonna last very long. That's just the nature of the beast. Guys, I think that covers most of it. I think being respectful to your coaches, making sure that you're allowing them to coach, even if you know a little bit about what's going on, they're the coach for a reason. Let the coach coach and ask them. You can ask questions and train hard. That's the single best thing you can do is show up clean, ready to train, and ask questions and be ready to learn. I think that's what makes a good student. That's what makes our place so special. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Anything BJJ related, anything small business related, I'm down to answer. I enjoy this. I do this for my pleasure, and it makes me feel good to be able to help you guys. So any questions, I got you. You guys have an amazing day. Looking forward to showing you our other content. Peace.